Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, fires downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Very short in college football today. You see so much more.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Gonna take a shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Power football with the run. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet.
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Quick handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play. Everything's available. High success rate.
He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found... Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sails one into the middle. He makes a grab. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The run to the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He wants to go deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the route is on.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Going to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
The QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And listen, the quarterback drops back when he's going through his...
First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moss. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the punishment has been extended. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he's shown you a little bit of everything today. He shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's made some holes. He's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
They finally get him on the ground with the big running play moves the change for the first down.
These QBs that can scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing, keep chasing. Sometimes you run upfield, you got to retrace your steps. QB won that battle, and now you got another chance, first and goal. Get your mind.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. At the 40, there he goes. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Line gets set, first down. The hand to the running back. At the 45, on its way. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Shoots it to the left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. This time they'll go to the running game. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Now the play fake. Fires left. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Off the play fake on first down. Now adjusting. He makes the connection. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The give. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State, as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going up top on first down. Dances away. Going to try to get it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. He's looking to throw, using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He turns it loose to the left. He's got it in the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question for the quarterback.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Going deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hands. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. This running back.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Wants to throw on second down. Looking for a huge play. Grabs it inside the 15. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together.
One more snap coming before halftime. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Kennesaw State.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. Sweet feet on the move. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who...
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Makes the grab inside the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lets it fly. He's got it down the left side. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Owls. And the beatdown has ensued.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, that's now his 15th.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Give to the single back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every day and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They're ripping off chunks of yardage and get it to the 33. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Here's the handoff. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the... When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go.
on first down. Here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Taking a shot on the first play. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got it inside the 30. Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why...
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Owls.
How about the day for this young man? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to put them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now on the same page.
They're going to ride this running back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Oh, he wants it all. Reels it in down the left side. 10. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him better matchup. And then what do? Fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more.
Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll open the second half on the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's got it. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is ready to give him a first down.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to. The defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires deep on the run. Snags it. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Owls! And the route is on. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. There he goes down the right side. The 10. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the punishment has been extended.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the ground with the back. stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown Owls. And the pummeling has started. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had...
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Trying to impose their will with the run. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
He leaves it with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Gets away from one, finds room. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Owls! And the stomping has commenced. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played.
All by himself down the middle. He's at the 30. The 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it up.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe IA Stadium. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Slings it downfield. Pulls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Looking to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it down the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Throwing right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
The timing was just off with the freshman pass well behind him. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. The sweet feet buy a little time. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
On the move to his left. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Then as he throws, that pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll let one go down the right side. Pulls it in inside the 10.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. With the run on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does it. Offense working from the pistol. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. Got his man all by himself. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
First and 10, they're down to the 25. He's going to pass. Working that left side now.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. On second down, just keeps firing. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
On second down, wants to throw. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Owls.
Touchdown.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll go to the counter play. And he'll be brought down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the 1st down, and that's all that matters.
Might be looking to run. Makes the grab. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the beatdown has ensued.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next. He's going up top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 25. He was oh so close to wrapping up this third quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Great move there. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep it.
You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They want that clock to run. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Owls. And the route. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wide out in motion. They're testing the right side here. Still running at the 40. The expressway is wide open. And we have breaking news. They score. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Give to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 45, on his way. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick.
close to the Conference USA football season. It's the battle for the trophy as we crown the champion of Conference USA right here today. This is a surprising matchup. The proverbial David versus Goliath, a ranked versus an unranked team. An opportunity to spring a major upset and build a legacy. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Kennesaw State Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll give it to the back. Ball carrier running through tackles. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job with this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags a quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense is really threatening now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to...
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running through the tackle. And the run moves the ball into the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to throw it deep, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He's found some room at the 45. Big play in enemy territory, all the way to the 41-yard line.
Well, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Well, he scrambled, doesn't get the ball away, and he's finally dropped for a sack. Second down now after the sack. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to launch it deep again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Defense.
Big gain. The offense will obviously be flying a penalty. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Bringing nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option are there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Handoff running right. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? hand it off. Breaks loose at the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 30. At the 20.
I mean, you're backed up all the way near your own goal line. I mean, they're at their own 1-yard line. They're just trying to get a little bit of room. And instead, the length of the field, 99 yards for a touchdown. What a play.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. We'll see if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play-action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
Handoff to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. We're going to scramble now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Rings clear, end zone ahead. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds, and it'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the handoff towards the right tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
ball handed off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain for the third free. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff again. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've accomplished a goal, and they've made their case. Now it comes down to what the committee decides to do to see if this championship team is going to get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
everyone, and welcome to beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, for what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Offense getting set for first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a... Looking deep. He's got it at the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play?
He'll take a shot. In the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're trying to get to it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. He's got it at the 30. Racing down the left side. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Owls.
Have a day, young fellow. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see to just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. And he breaks into the open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been...
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does touchdown Owls.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted, and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Discards a man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you come into the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Right down the middle. Complete to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Owls! And the punishment has been extended. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Running back, the ball carrier. He's Martin at the 33. Brings up 2nd and.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The lone back's got it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting this block, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. going for it all. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the pummeling has started.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today, we kick them in the face?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Lowers those pads. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting a huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding this.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. Yepamar, the finishing touch.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late, that's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us.